What is going on, YouTube land? I am Chris Catalunya. Before we get into today's shoe review, go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris Catalunya with the underscore at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And we are like 400 subscribers away from the 8K subscriber mark here on this YouTube channel. Thank you if you're subscribed already. If you're not, you definitely will want to, because once we hit 8K on this channel, I'm gonna give away some cool prizes like this black Supreme balaclava face mask. I have the Supreme cat in the hat tee in a size medium in the white color, and I have 3 A Bathing Ape magazines in which they all contain accessories within them. This one has the wallet, this one's the Bape Kids bag, and then this one is the Bape Sling bag. So definitely, if you want to win a prize, subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get into the shoe review. NIKE and Kevin Durant have struck gold on this shoe design. This is the KD12, the 90's kid. Kevin Durant is definitely a product of the 90's. He was born in 1988, so he definitely lived through the 1990's and got to see and have all those experiences of a 90 kid. And it's kind of funny because I was born in 1987. It's just kind of mind-blowing that he's a famous basketball star, and what am I doing with my life? The shoe was inspired from the neon colors of the 1990's, from Rocko's Modern Life on Nickelodeon, the bright colors of Supre Soakers water guns, and the bright colors of the plastic and the foam balls from the Nerf company. Though, in referring to the Nike website, they said that this shoe's design was actually inspired from the Nike Command Forces that appeared in a movie that was very popular in the 1990's. And it was pretty funny that they omitted the title of this movie. If you don't know what that movie is, it's called White Men Can't Jump. The KD12 was released on April 1st of 2019, and it was kind of a limited release. They were only released on online retailers like the Sneakers app, Dick's Sporting Goods, and several foot sites. Like if you're trying to pick this shoe up physically in store at the mall or something like that, this was not available there. I was able to catch this shoe on the Nike Sneakers app, however I wasn't able to catch it in my size, an 8.5 or a 9. I actually got these in a size 10, so I can't give you a real critique on the size or the fitment of this shoe. These joints retailed at a price point of $150 USD. Add your tax or your VAT just based on your residency. Looking on the resale market, looking at StockX, looking at GOAT, these are pretty much non-existent. If you were to sell these shoes, you're pretty much gonna make under what you bought these shoes for. And that is kind of weird considering that these shoes sold out everywhere. My first impression of the shoe, looking at the different pictures on the blog sites, looking at some early access videos on YouTube, I was really feeling some type of way about this shoe. Being a product of the 1990's, being born in 1987, playing outside, playing with Supre Soakers, Pogs, Ninja Turtles, this shoe definitely had me feeling some type of way. Upon receiving the shoe looks hella dope. The quality of the materials are on point. There's nothing really bad I can say about this shoe. Looking at the upper of the shoe, it is comprised of nylon material and it's layers of that nylon. The top layer is done in a translucent nylon, and then if you peer through it, you can see some hits of like purple, neon blue, neon yellow, and some black going on. This is known as the quad axial fly wire, which is supposed to provide a lot of stability and support and lockdown for your foot when it's inside. Prominent and in your face, the first layer, on that very top layer, you see this Nike swoosh going on, done in white dot format. This Nike swoosh is actually absent on the medial portion of the shoe. Instead, we have that mentioning of that quad axial fly wire going on. Under that, it says multi-directional dynamic containment, and you'll see it pointing to a window open right here to where you can see those purple wires, the yellow, the blue, and the black wire. Moving to the front or the toe box of the shoe, you'll see this nylon or extra plastic going on. This is the bumper, and it helps to protect the upper of the shoe from fraying when basketball players drag their toes across the court. Getting to the heel, we have some zigzag stitching going on from the lateral to the medial side of the shoe, and it's done up in a coral color. And what I like about this is that it's actually surrounding the heel cup. The heel cup is reminiscent of that 90's styling, like when you would go to a bowling alley back then or a fast food restaurant back then, you would get these disposable cups with this weird design. It's kind of like that. And it's cool because both the left and right have different colors. So on the left, you have that orange, yellow, and teal going on, versus on the right shoe, you have that teal, gray, and yellow going on. The Nike swoosh on the medial side of the shoe and KD's logo on the lateral. Also featured back here is kind of weird. We have this rice paper design going on, mentioning Kevin's full name, Kevin Wayne Durant, in orange. Above that is a foam gray color, and it looks like Swiss cheese. You can see the holes through that translucent layer. These are the only sets of laces that come with this particular shoe. They are of a gray color, a flat shape, and a cotton build. Behind those sets of laces is the tongue, which is very well padded, and it seems like there are a lot of materials being used on this tongue solely. You have your nylon, you have polyester, and it seems like there is some cotton and foam going on. Now, the top layer is done in a light gray color, the reverse side a dark gray. Atop the tongue, you'll see that rice paper effect going on that we saw at the heel of the shoe. It says KD's logo right here in a neon or highlighter yellow, and then 35 on the reverse side of the rice paper is Kevin Durant's signature. The lining of the shoe is hella dope and is very well padded on the medial, the lateral, and the heel of the shoe, and is done in that highlighter yellow or neon green color. Pulling the insoles out from the shoe, you'll see a bed of black fabric laid on top of a thin piece of gray foam. Now at the heels, you have two things going on the left and the right pair. On the left pair, it says Kevin Wayne Durant, his full name, 12th edition, 2019 to 2020. On the right pair, we have this diagram of the Nike Zoom unit that is embedded within this shoe, which we'll talk about next. Now, I have watched several unboxings and reviews of this KD12 90's shoe, in which none of the YouTubers, whether you're reputable or a small channel, had took the time to unlace the shoe and show you what's inside. Guys, at the $150 price point, Nike is providing a zoom unit not only at the heel, but it is full length, and it is embedded within the midsole. How have no one mentioned this in their video? If you're not familiar on Nike Zoom is a technology in which it has pressurized air enclosed in a plastic bubble, and it has some tensile fibers in there too. So when you make impact on the ground, it acts responsively. And it feels hella great to the bottom of your foot. You shoe-tubers aren't doing your work. So yes, the midsole includes that Nike Zoom Air unit, again full length. We have some of that Nike Phylon going on, which is done up in this neon green with those teal speckles going on, and enclosed in that there's a clear plastic overlay or rubber overlay going around to protect that EVA foam. Which brings us to the outsole of the shoe that is done in a blown rubber to enable flexibility. The traction marks are done of a dash design, which is pretty cool. In the middle right here, you'll see like a protruding Nike swoosh going on, and Kevin Durant's signature, which is kind of faint in like a white color. What I like about this outsole being translucent is that you can see that Swiss cheese effect from that Phylon technology, like you can see those holes. It's just a pretty cool design. In terms of sizing, again, I can't give you a definite fit as this is a size 10 and I normally rock a size 8.5 or a 9 US. Though, in wearing this oversized shoe for about an hour at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas for this video for the B-roll, I can say that the shoe does feel pretty comfortable at the bottom. That Nike Zoom Air unit is just heavenly. But on the fitment and saying that the shoe constricts your foot or like feels bad on the ankle, I really can't give you an answer. My final thoughts on the KD12, the 90's kid. At the $150 price point, you cannot go wrong with this purchase. The quality of the materials employed on the shoe are legit. Them employing the Nike Zoom Air unit not only at the heel, but a full-length air unit on the shoe is legit, and it feels super comfortable. And the story associated with the shoe, the 90's. I mean, it got me feeling some type of way, got me thinking and remembering times of me playing outside. It tied the shoe together. And truly, when a brand associates a story with a shoe release, I really think that brings out more shoe enthusiasts. It gives us some emotion to the shoe, some tie to the shoe. It definitely separates the sneakerheads or the shoe enthusiasts from those that are just trying to resell or just buying shoes just to buy shoes. It gives us some affinity for the shoe. Alright guys, I think this is a good stopping point for this video. What do you think about Kevin Durant's new shoe, the KD12, the 90's kid? Is this a good pickup? Is this a bad pickup? What do you think about this shoe in terms of the $150 price point? Honestly, I think that's freaking awesome. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris.Catalunya with the _ at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And again, we are hitting it close to that 8,000 subscriber mark, in which I'll give out some cool prizes. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, I am Chris Catalunya, and we will check you next time. Cheers! Sige na!